imagine a world without art? A world without music, without dance, without film or theater? Sarah Palin can. In March 2011, she said on live national television, NPR, National Endowment for the Arts, National Endowment for the Humanities, all those kinds of frivolous things that government shouldn't be in the business of funding with tax dollars, those should be on the chopping block as we talk about the $14 trillion debt that we're going to hand to our kids and grandkids. What Sarah doesn't realize is that nationally, the nonprofit arts and culture industry supports 5.7 million jobs and generates $166.2 billion in annual economic activity, according to the Americans for the Arts. This study includes over 150 communities, making it the most comprehensive study of the nonprofit and culture industry ever conducted. For those who don't know, the National Endowment for the Arts, or the NEA, is an independent agency of the federal government that gives grants to artists and students throughout the nation to allow the growth of arts in our communities. This includes funding to nonprofit organizations that promote music, dance, literature, film, theater, arts educations, and much, much, much more. To put this in perspective, without the NEA's early grants, there would have never been a Sundance Film Festival or an American Film Institute. Unfortunately, Sarah Palin isn't the only one who's unaware of the economic benefit that the NEA offers. In July this year, the U.S. House of Representatives Appropriates Interior Subcommittee approved a $20 million cut for the National Endowment for the Arts. This 13% budget cut is the largest depreciation in funds that the NEA has experienced in over 16 years. Some of you are probably thinking, what does this have to do with me? I'm not in theater, I don't know how to play music, I barely go to plays and shows anyway. That's exactly the problem. The only way to keep the nonprofit arts alive in the U.S. now that the NEA is losing more funds than ever is to attend the plays, the art exhibits, the dance recitals, and student concerts that are quickly losing attendance. According to Scarborough Research, attendance to operas, the symphony, dance, and theater dropped 25% from 2003 to 2009. This lack of attendance proves little support for artists and leaves them on stage with the thought of leaving the arts for good. If this continues, more and more artists will quit, less artists will be raised, and our economy, community, and happiness will suffer greatly. What can you do? You can go to their shows. Show your support. You'll be surprised to find that many plays and concerts in the San Francisco area are free, or have student discounts, or pay what you can nights. Many of these discount performances are right here on this campus practically every weekend. For example, Brown Bag Theater Company is a class where a group of 20 or so students join together to produce and perform a different show each week, every week of the semester. The shows run an hour long, starting at noon, Wednesdays through Fridays. You can bring in your lunch and enjoy a fabulous show while you eat. And it happens right here on campus in the Creative Arts Building. Oh, and did I mention that tickets are always free? I was a part of Brown Bag Theater Company last year, and it was the most amazing experience I've had at the school. If it weren't for the support of the audiences every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I don't know if I'd still be in theater today. And if I hadn't continued my theater study, then I wouldn't be in my very first professional production, God's Plot, which is another show that has pay what you can nights and discount tickets for students in the Bay Area. If you start attending more shows, you'll not only be supporting your fellow students, but you'll be telling the 5.7 million artists out there that you want to see, hear, experience their creative efforts. You'll also be showing the House of Representatives, the President, and even Sarah Palin that art is important. It is community building, and it is worth funding. So tell me,